number of defects is directly proportional to the number of consoles inspected. Teddy, he found that 7 out of 84 consoles were defective. What's the best prediction of the total amount of Xboxes that are defective if 2,100 are inspected? Do you like how this problem is so relevant to you? I'm talking about Xboxes. Xboxes! So awesome! So, to figure out what this number is, I will simply figure out my proportion here, and kind of the shortcut that I use to figure that out is I go 7 times 2,100, then I take that answer and divide it by 84, and that gives me 175 defects. Alright, 52. Myra has $12 to spend on lunch for her friend and herself. On the value menu at a local fast food chain, each item costs $1.50. So per item, I'll call it I. So how many items can they have each? Well, if we just divide this number out here, divide each side by 1.5, divide by 1.5, that would give a total of I equals 8 items. But each, that means they could each have, well, if they split it evenly, that means they'd each have 4 items. Alright, let's look at number 53. A recycling center, it must be the Hogwarts Recycling Center, pays 25 cents per pound of glass, so $0.25 per pound of glass that it receives. If the band students want to raise $300 in a recycling project, what's a reasonable number of pounds of glass they must collect? Well, I'll just divide each side by 0.25 to give me P, which equals 1,200 pounds of glass. Draw a graph of a linear function and a graph that is a function but not linear. Okay, well, linear means it's a constant rate of change. Which means that it's a straight line, so I'll just draw a straight line on here. And not linear means it's not a constant rate of change, so I'll draw that graph. And that graph is actually x cubed, if you're interested. And so this is a function, it passes the vertical line test, but it's not linear because it's not a straight line. It's not a constant rate of change. So that's it. That's the review. I hope this is helpful to you. Study hard. Check my website for the review schedule. I also have the review with my handwritten work also on the website. Study hard. Do well. Do well.